Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, August 7, 2022. The moon spends the day in your romance and creative sector, which is rather carefree energy. However, a Venus-Saturn transit influencing the first half of the day can stir insecurities about what's yours and what belongs to others. It's less than ideal energy for settling financial matters. You are likely to have a self-protective quality and should be wary of defensiveness, as this will get you nowhere fast. Somebody may be a little withholding now. Casual relationships tend to fare better today than committed ones, just for the moment. When in doubt, perhaps it's wiser to keep quiet until you're more sure of yourself. Try not to let disagreements get to you, and aim to draw on patience. Helping you with this is a Mars transit that improves your resolve. You are bringing more oomph to your projects, routines, or work. Years past were quite difficult for you. This is because the great taskmaster planet, Saturn, stared you down from across the sky from 2017 until 2020. Since then, he has shifted into your solar 8th house of intimacy and sexuality, which has taught you crucial life lessons that are karmic in nature about these areas of your life. You may also notice a bit more of a focus on your partner's income and your combined assets and investments. However, if you are learning more about trust and vulnerability, this period until March of 2023 will teach you about healing traumatic wounds. Time to embrace the future. It can be easy to ruminate about past projects or failed attempts to bring an idea to life through your work. However, you may feel more excited for the future of your creativity when you begin focusing on your new passion projects under the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Luna could even encourage you to revitalize old projects by aggressively transforming or repurposing your old work. Regardless, you should focus on the upcoming passion projects and current talents that will empower your career path. You may have endless ideas streaming through your head, but little patience to see any of them through to the end. Perhaps you are so busy jumping from one thought to the next that you don't take any of them far enough to know whether they are worth pursuing or not. Write thoughts down as they come to you, and go over them later when your mind is in a quieter state. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Haven't these people heard about personal space? You need to stay focused on the tasks in your own little world and get everyone else to back off with their personal problems. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. You could begin to gather your energy today to focus on something new. It may be that you are interested in altering your social life, since you are growing tired of many of your old friends. You are in need of people to inspire and uplift you, just as you hope to be able to do for them. The adventures around the corner are bound to be interesting for you, and you will want to share them with companions who understand and appreciate you. Virtual group efforts suit the energy that this day brings. This is a master vibration. What this means is that amazing results can come more readily when this energy is applied to group endeavors. This makes for the perfect atmosphere when it comes to charity work, community involvement, and even family planning. Use this to your benefit. Given the fact that you are known for being comfortable working with others, you have a real advantage today. Communication is grounded in authenticity now, making this an ideal time to be as open and honest as possible. There's unlikely to be anything whimsical about what you say or convey, whether you advocate for your needs or suggest exploring new passionate territory with someone special. So, say it as you see it and say it like you mean it. Quick thinking might be needed this week to manage a tense scenario as Venus in your sign opposes Pluto, affecting partnerships. Pluto can turn something platonic into something more, so proceed only if you accept the speed at which a bond could develop and brief confusion that may also form part of the equation. Attached? Issues surrounding control in a relationship could head into awkward territory before they're resolved satisfactorily. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Scorpio today, so take a moment to try and recall your dreams this morning. Scorpio energy loves to bring us messages through the dream world, so having your dream journal on hand will be helpful over the next couple of nights. The energy is also extremely intense and intuitive, so expect to feel a boost in your psychic abilities. An opposing aspect between the Moon, Mars, and Uranus could lead to psychic downloads or surprising moments of intense emotion, so put up your psychic walls if you aren't prepared to swim in those waters today. The energy is likely to be super dreamy, so remember your grounding techniques and try not to float away. Tonight, a square between the Moon and Saturn could threaten our self-awareness, so try to keep things in perspective. Make sure you're staying grounded, and try to keep your wits about you. It's also a good idea to watch what you eat and drink, especially when it comes to alcohol. The energy today is a recipe for hangovers and regret in the morning. On the plus side, it's a great time to play in the psychic realms. Place an amethyst crystal into your pillowcase, and ask for psychic messages from beyond the veil. A connection between the Moon and Neptune can create some vivid and spiritual dreams, so set an intention to remember them. In the morning, the Scorpio Moon squares off with the Leo Sun, calling our attention to the events of July 28's lucky Leo new moon. During this time, we set intentions that spoke to the needs and wishes of our inner child. We have since received insights regarding how to align our creative powers and spiritual goals. However, we now find ourselves at a crossroads between exposing our gifts and keeping our passions private. This moon, additionally, aligns with its own south node, subconsciously drawing us into past fears. At this juncture, we desire both power and personal autonomy, and we recognize that once we show our talents, or declare the interests we love most, we deliver them up for public scrutiny. It seems easier to hold back and keep our devotions just for us. The process of intentional self-revelation can be unsettling and uncomfortable, but it is also valuable. We must wrestle with discomfort to realize that hiding will not get us the results we want. Mid-afternoon, the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus in Taurus, causing us to make mindless decisions. Because we want to feel in control, we may stoop to knocking another down so that we can be in the dominant position. This approach is disruptive, especially within our intimate relationships, where there is a presumed sense of trust established. Inevitably, the universe will push back against our erratic moves, causing a situation to spiral. The best course of action now is to give others space and forgive ourselves for our mood swings. This difficult cosmic weather will pass. In the meantime, we should do our best not to exacerbate it.